alright?
Yeah, good, thank you.
How you doing?
Good, thanks.
Excellent. What are you up to at the moment?
I'm filming.
What are you filming?
The back gate.
Why are you filming the back gate?
So I just have an interest.
You have an interest in what?
The police station.
Okay, what sort of interest?
A public interest.
A public interest,
Yes.
okay.
Do you mind identifying, please?
I'm PC Door, Charlie Delta 911,
Okay.
from Lewis Police Station.
Can I help you with anything?
You're sitting in a public place, but I need to understand your motivations in filming a police station.
Okay.
You'll see there's obviously a security concern there, isn't there?
Right.
Of people filming police stations.
What sort of security concern?
Well, I'm sure you can work that out for yourself, can't you?
No, I can't.
Okay.
Could you
Well,
care to explain?
Well, you say me you've got an interest in the back gate of the police station.
Yeah.
So what is that interest?
It's a public interest.
In what way?
The public
why-
are interested.
The public interest in the back gate of the police station?
Yeah.
The video opens with the auditor quietly recording the rear entrance of a police station. Before long, an officer walks up, curious about why he's filming. The auditor responds that he's documenting the area out of public interest, but the officer keeps pushing for a clearer answer. Right away, the usual friction appears. Police treating a camera as something suspicious, while the auditor reminds him he's within his rights to film. When the officer asks for identification, the auditor refuses, noting that he hasn't broken any laws. This early back and forth sets up the larger conflict ahead. The officer's aiming to assert authority, and the auditor standing firm on his legal boundaries.
And why would that be?
Because the police station is paid for by the taxpayer, so I have a right to come and film it.
Okay, alright. And who are you?
I'm Pinnock.
Pinnock. Okay. Have you got any ID, Pinnock?
No, sir.
None at all?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to blow that in your face.
Okay.
Forgive me.
You ain't got any ID on you at all?
No, sir. Why would I need to provide ID? Am I committing an offence?
Oh, potentially, yeah.
What offence
Yeah.
might that
There
be?
are offences under the Terrorism Act
Right. I don't see how.
called like hostile reconnaissance.
Do you believe that this is hostile reconnaissance?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to establish that, aren't I?
Well, you need to be pretty assured and confident that this is hostile reconnaissance before you start.
I'm investigating that, aren't I? That's why I'm asking you questions.
Would somebody that would be doing hostile reconnaissance film a police station in broad daylight?
Potentially, yeah.
I don't think so.
At this point, the officer ramps things up by mentioning hostile reconnaissance, implying the auditor might be gathering information for something dangerous. The auditor pushes back, questioning whether an actual terrorist would really film openly in the middle of the day. It's a reasonable challenge, but the officer continues insisting that the possibility has to be considered. This shows how quickly harmless activity can get blown into something extreme. The auditor points out how inappropriate it is to make such accusations when he's standing on public property. The moment really underscores how broad security claims can be used to justify pressure.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay, well, that's what we need to work out, isn't it?
Okay, and what if we can't work it out?
You're happy to give me your details?
No, I'm not going to hand over any details.
You're not going to hand over details?
I'm not obliged to, officer. I'm a member of the public. Like, saying things like hostile reconnaissance is a bit...
You are a member of the public, and
It's a bit far-fetched, officer. Like, I'm here conducting a lawful activity. As you mentioned, I'm in a public place, so to be saying such things is a bit distasteful.
Well, it's not distasteful. I'm just doing my job, aren't I?
Well, I'm here recording from a public place.
Yeah,
you don't really
I'm
have
not
any
saying
jurisdiction.
you're in a public place, okay? But I'm just trying to understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. That's
Okay,
quite
well,
reasonable, isn't it?
Rest assured, it's not hostile reconnaissance. Do you think that this is a valuable valuable target for those that would want to do hostile reconnaissance?
Could be, couldn't it?
I don't agree.
So why won't you give any details?
I'm not obliged to give details. I don't just give my details to strangers. Unless you suspect me of committing an offence, I see no reason as to why I should hand over the
As I
details.
explained to you,
Yeah,
I'm trying to work out what exactly your motivation is here.
there's no ill intent.
Okay, you're telling me that. I'd like to know who you are.
Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you who I am.
It makes it a little bit more suspicious then.
Not really. I'm a member of the public. I don't just have to hand over details because you say so. Come on, like, that's not how these things work.
Well, obviously, I'm just trying to establish what is going on here and who you are. So it makes life a lot easier, doesn't it?
As the exchange drags on, the auditor continues refusing to give up his personal information, reminding the officers that he's under no legal obligation to do so. The police push harder, claiming that his refusal itself appears suspicious. This is where the real tension builds. Exercising a lawful right gets spun into supposed proof of wrongdoing. The auditor keeps stressing that he's being open. He's out in public, not hiding his face, and clearly stating what he's doing. But the officers are looking for more than explanations. They're looking for obedience. This moment perfectly reflects the core of auditing. Lawful pushback clashing directly with an authority's desire to assert control.
Public, filming from public.
Yeah.
That's what you need to know. Are we happy with that?
I'm not to be happy at the moment, no.
All right, so how do we...
I'd like to know who you are.
Well, you're not going to find out. I don't carry ID.
But you can tell me who you are.
I'm not going to. So how do we proceed?
It's difficult, isn't it?
Not really. Like, I'm not committing an offence.
It's raised alarms. You hear recording the police station has raised alarms, which is what's called us out here. So obviously people are concerned that you're recording the police station, which is why we're here, which is why we're trying to find out what your intent is and who you are.
Okay, what could I possibly do with this footage of the police station?
We don't know. A number of things happen in the world, don't they? So if we get called to a call that's in a suspicious alarm, which is you recording a police station, which doesn't happen quite often.
Right.
So now my colleague's trying to ask your name so we can just like, clarify who you are. Because we don't know who you are. You could be known to us for a number of reasons. We might not be known to us. But we just need to work out who you are. But you're refusing to tell us your details.
That's right. I don't see how this is suspicious. Like what?
We've been alerted to you recording the police station because someone's deemed it suspicious.
Would you mind identifying yourself?
Yeah, PC Captain. I work at a loose police station.
All right.
The officers explain that they showed up because someone reported his filming as suspicious. The auditor replies with simple logic. If he intended anything harmful, he'd be doing it discreetly, not standing out in the open willingly talking to police. But instead of accepting that, the officers flip the reasoning around, suggesting that being open could itself be a tactic to avoid drawing suspicion. At this point, the circular logic becomes obvious. No matter what the auditor does, it can be interpreted as suspicious. This exchange exposes a core flaw in these encounters, a catch. 22 where perfectly legal behavior is twisted into hypothetical criminal intent.
I think someone that may have ill intent wouldn't come and film openly in broad daylight and engage with you. I told you it's for matters of public interest.
In what sense?
The public are interested in seeing police stations and back gates of police stations.
But why would they be interested in seeing the back of a police station?
I can't speak on behalf of the public, I'm just here to film.
So you do not see why that's a bit suspicious for us?
I don't think so, no. I feel like someone that would have...
recording a security building.
Is it not a secure building?
Yes, it's a security covered.
So what could I possibly do with my camera?
Do we?
Well, if you don't know, then...
It's not what you can and can't do with your camera, it's what you can do with that recording.
What could I...
It's passed on to you. My colleagues already explained to you.
This can all be seen on Google Earth, though. If I had those sort of intentions, then I wouldn't be giving you ample opportunity to come and engage me. Hypothetically, someone that would have those intentions would probably go on Google Earth.
We don't know that, do we?
Oh, well, logic would dictate that.
Not necessarily.
This is very overt in front of your face.
Yeah.
You know, I've explained I'm filming from a public place for matters of...
And we've explained our concerns, which is why we...
What are your concerns?
The fact that you're recording a police station. We don't know why. All you're telling me is a public interest, but interest for what reasons?
People want to know how their tax money is being spent, upkeep of the building. The taxpayer pays for the police service, for the building.
Yeah.
So any member of the public has an obligation to come and film from public. I don't appreciate, things such as hostile reconnaissance and stuff.
That's just concerns that we have. If members of the public or someone has alerted us to a male recording in the back of the police station.
Tensions rise when a sergeant steps into the conversation, pushing harder on why the auditor is recording such an unusual area. The auditor reminds him that the police are funded by taxpayers, which makes public oversight completely legitimate. But the sergeant leans into the idea that refusing to provide personal details automatically creates suspicion. This is where the interaction crosses a troubling line. Someone exercising their rights is being pressured to surrender them. The auditor stays calm and points out that platforms like Google Earth already show far more detailed imagery. His steady demeanor only emphasizes how weak the officer's argument really is.
One of the things that will cross our mind. So we're not necessarily that saying what to do, but actually we've got a right to...
Yeah, you're well within your right to ask me questions, but just alluding to things like hostile reconnaissance, I don't think is a good direction. But am I free to go?
My colleague's just talking with our supervisor, but I don't know what they're talking about.
So am I free to go?
I mean, I haven't been engaging with you, mainly my colleague has. He's wanted to know your details, so if you're refusing to finish your details...
Yeah, I am.
So what are you going to do with the rest of your day?
Whatever I choose. Do I need to account for what I'm going to do?
Of course you don't, but
Alright.
the likelihood is if you come back and record the police station, we will come out and talk to you again.
Okay, well, I'm just here. Like, this is what I'm choosing to do.
Okay.
So am I free to go?
What are you doing?
I'm just filming.
Filming what for?
Matters of public interest.
Matters of public interest. And what brings you here?
To film the police station.
But what for?
The public are interested in things like this.
So what do you do with your videos?
They'll just use it for my own recreation.
So, tell me what you do with it.
I don't need to tell you.
I'm just interested to know.
Okay. Well.
So who's asked you to come?
Nobody, I've just come at my own discretion.
Have you been here before?
No.
Any other police stations?
No.
So what is it about Lewis that's drawn you here?
Nothing, I just happened to be here. Just thought I'd do a bit of sightseeing, photography, public photography.
Okay.
Would you mind identifying yourself?
Sergeant Bowery.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Like,
I'm just curious as to why you're here, that's all.
okay, like, rest assured I've made assurances there's no ill intent. I'm just a photographer. This is what I've chosen to film today. Are we happy with that?
We can't really back that up, can we? We don't know who you are.
To verify that before we...
You don't have to verify anything. I'm in a public place.
Details, it might help us.
I'm not going to give any details though.
Well, that kind of just raises suspicion, doesn't it?
Why? What's suspicious about this?
Because nobody else, for the entire time I've been working here...
Okay, well,
so that raises suspicion.
Well, there's a first time for everything. I mean, I don't need to...
Trying to hide your details, which also raises suspicion.
I'm not trying to hide anything. I don't have, I'm here in public. My face isn't covered. I'm not trying to hide anything. I've explained to you why I'm here. I don't feel like I need to account for my presence.
Okay, mate. Well, look, this is very, whether you think it's all right, this is very unusual circumstances.
Okay.
And you're not giving us your details, which just raises suspicion.
Okay.
You're filming a police station.
I understand.
You've freely admitted to us, okay? So this time you are detained for a search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, okay?
Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm PC door for Lewis Police Station, yes.
Okay, yeah. Could you explain to me the grounds for the search?
Stay hands out.
I'm not going to obstruct. Can I put the phone down?
Can I hold your phone?
I'll just put it down.
Eventually, the officers decide to take things further. Despite the auditor's explanations, they announce that he's being detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. This becomes a peak of the encounter. The moment routine, lawful filming is suddenly treated as potential terrorism. The auditor immediately questions the legal basis, asking them to state clear grounds, but the officer pushes ahead anyway. This scene captures the core conflict between public oversight and governmental authority. What started as a simple act of recording spirals into a full-blown